Hello everybody, Hunter here, back with some more Final Fantasy XVI. We continuing directly off from the last video, exact same spot. So let's head on in. We saw some guards in the distance, so we're about to fight them, I take it?
My children are starving!
Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Are we going in the front gate?
Yes, in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
No, get enough
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Yeah, we're gonna sneak around then. Not going through the front gate.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Back in the tunnels, huh? A girl, yeah.
Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
That locked gate we saw earlier then, we can go in there now, maybe?
And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
Is anything safe in this game,
As
Jill?
long as it is abandoned.
As long as it is that hinting that there's about to be a massive fight?
The
I need
good
to warm up
news is we haven't
first.
seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Okay, so now through the gate. Through this gate. I'm just opening everything
This
really
is
nilly.
nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
So I can't send Torgal out to explore. You're saying no. Aha! It was worth coming up here. What have we got? Okay, crafting materials. I heard some bees in the distance. Can we jump down here? Nope. Any more chests?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Oi! Hello, hello.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I think our mage, I can see the staff. Okay. Forced to fight. Love it.
Or not.
Got him. That was a nice bit of a woman. Ooh, we're up to 1,000 ability points. Nice.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be.
It's the guy that was
there
with
when
us
you
in the
died?
swamps. He helped us fight the Marble at the beginning of the game. And the goblins.
me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Does Clive remember? I do.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can speak inside.
Okay. So we meant to be sneaking in anyway. They gotta pick up all their pals. Clive just walks past. No apologies.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready.
That's an interesting salute. Put your fists together.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require...
Before continuing on, I am going to increase the brightness. Let's see, screen brightness. I think 8 seems like a soft spot. I might put it up to 9. Yeah, 8 seems like a soft spot. Let's keep it on that.
More than just our wits.
Then let's
So
hope
much
Sir
better
Wade has a
when
good
just,
quartermaster.
A little bit. Ooh, a new shop, and it's got something I haven't got.
What is it you require?
Hey, another sword. Nope. What is it that you go? Increase limit break generation amount, but yeah, that's nothing. This is new. Desert Rose. Okay, we'll pick like 15.
As you wish, my lord.
It's on elixirs now.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
We're the
Sensing an
bait.
opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So wait. The bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good.
He's got armor on,
Now
but no
make ready
shirt.
for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Okay, if it's saying this, does that mean side quests have opened up? Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend us. Okay. I don't see no green. I see no green. So there's no side stuff. Nope. Absolutely not. Make for Buett Bridge, confront the Shield's main
May
force.
the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Thank you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind.
You been by here? Yeah, we've been here.
Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest.
I got me sideways.
Come along now.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Oh, I can't hold it because there's a cutscene. Look at that mage that's standing next to the shrine.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
There are two wizards.
Then come! Die
One
along
must
with your
be an
flame!
elemental caster, the other's a healer. That's what I'm gonna guess.
For Azaria!
For us area!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say it.
Oh, a dragoon.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Show up.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Damn. Almost got in. Here we go, we got in. That was good. Level up. Lovely. Nothing new, just all crafting stuff.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord. Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quest complete. Some more experience and notoriety points. We're up to 85. I think it was 130-ish was the next reward. So we nowhere near that yet.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
It's like
And
the loveliest
appearances
cuppa.
must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
That was one big smile. Another seal, wow.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Go in. Black screen. Okay, here we go. Boat is Isold. I do not say that. Nice horns. This is his uncle's manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Big jaguar on the right. Damn.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
That's a lot of stomping for one person.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
In this wet. Alright, never mind, we're playing.
Mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
This is a game they used to play when Clive was younger then.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Maddo in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
I don't know why Jill is so down.
Fun.
I want to know what's going on with Jill right now. She seems so down.
Over there. Go on.
Rum, wine.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Okay, where are we going? Going back to the hideaway. Checking if there's anything else. Doesn't seem so. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Some side quests has opened up. A new missive have been delivered to Clive's chambers. A new quest is available nearby. Okay, a lot of stuff's popping up all at once. Whoa, okay. Ooh, plus symbol is something important. The plus we know from the Chocobo quest, that means important. Okay, that's the hideaway map. Any others? All the side quests right now we're at hideaway. So where's this plus symbol? It's over by the main quest. There, it's up there. Gotta find out what this is.
Typical nobles.
The plus ones always give us something to improve.
How did we never hear about these
Also, let's see if we've got enough notoriety
How
points.
may I help you today, Clive?
The next reward. We do, Berserker Ring.
Here you are.
And next is up 100 points.
Come
That's
again.
not too much.
I may have more for you.
Let's see what this Berserker Ring does. We just got. Let's see, gears and icon. Which item would I take off? Thinking about taking the Gil one off. See what it does. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each Ooh, okay, that's actually amazing.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
Well, it's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
I say aye.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
We haven't made anything at the forge for ages. There's been nothing new there. Let's see if he's got any more quests as well. We haven't done quests for allied reports in so long. None.
Seen enough?
to figure out what would be the right way. Is this way.
I could have sworn we had a view.
Sharon, I haven't got anything
Hunch
here.
has taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Aww.
Phil shut you up.
True friend.
It's
True
nothing
friend.
really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy?
Oh, wait, you
Got
haven't
what you
made
came
anything.
for. Now piss off.
Wow.
All right. We're going.
So that explains why you haven't been able to craft anything, I guess, for a while. We haven't had no upgrades in ages.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
We're going
Glad to hear
hunting
it.
for a piece of leather.
First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen. Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft.
This is a long side quest.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of Griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a Griffin on the hunt board. The curse
Really?
breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Cair Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least
Going
you
on a
admit
hunt.
it.
So, it sounds like going after that Griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask round the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Clearly it's going to be you, Clive. Right, before we set out, let's pick up the other side quest. It's already right next to us.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Wow.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Okay, we're getting 10 notorious points, so yeah, we want
Something
fame.
tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
They spell wanted as wanted.
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Ooh.
Monster's taking quite a lot.
Okay, so around here. What do we think we're going to get from the leather quest? Maybe we'll be able to hold more potions? Do a little dance for us, Moogle. Coles Dosme. The Griffin. Was it K Novent Westgate Sambarek? K Novent Westgate. K Novent West. Why have you still got an exclamation mark? Are you gonna do it again? Or is it just always there until I hunt the monster? Yeah, that's the only one. Okay, never mind. Okay. Event. That's Martha's Rest. How do I bring a local map touchpad? Port side. A ceased pool. Dim. Nope. This Cane Event River Bridge. Yeah, and if I press the right thing, it's so good as the touchpad. Right, touchpad. Cane Event Gate. Do I just spawn right in front of it? Well, here's a gate right here, but also here's another gate. Okay, let's just go in front of this gate. I was thinking maybe down here, but it's still locked off. Okay. I can't believe it has been locked off ever since we've unlocked this part of the world. Ooh, items straight away. There's clearly not this gate. I don't see anybody. It said West Gate, right? So that's an Event Gatehouse. River Gate. Valley, Lost Wing. Maybe it's this one then, on this side. I can't go through that, like, gate entrance because it just puts us straight back in the map.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Ah, he's talking about it.
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
This looks like the area. Let's grab this site down. Look us up on the castle wall, everybody. Griffin. Oh, like weeds just spawned in as we walked up to the wall. There you are. What a beauty. Dozamir.
That work will have to wait. Ogle, look sharp.
That's different.
Let's try.
Got him. That was fun. That was fun. Our Notorious is now up to 105, meaning we got a new item again. Used in crafting. Scarlet Teeth. Now to find the guy. He was coming hunting for Griffin.
Is something there, boy?
Huh, that was easy. We found him.
Could that be our man?
That's a good boy. Come here. Well deserved. Grab a sight then. Potion maybe? Yeah.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That Griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Okay, I'm going into deep exclamation and I see a black screen.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the Griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
Are we gonna see him behind us cutting up a Griffin now?
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
No, he's not there. Got treated leather. There's only one side mission left now. Let's go get these. Well, we gotta talk to somebody to figure out what we gotta get, right? There's purple something for food. Ooh, a merchant got something new. You've got a dot next to him.
How do?
See, that's weaker than Morega. That's weaker. Weaker. Come on, dude. Increases? No. Is it the song? No, because I've already got the song.
That all, is it?
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
That he has. We are hunting scorpions apparently that way.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's mother. Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Oh, in the marsh over there. It's gone really foggy on this side of the map now. Damn. Ambrosia, over you go.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
We have an item.
You deserve a rest. Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Got him. Ooh, our points are raking in up to 1,300 ability points. The item Unwanted Violet. Got it.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Right, back to the hideaway. Let's just see if there's any other markers on the map. Here's a boss over there. Well, a monster hunt. Let's head up here first because we've got enough points for whatever reward.
Typical nobles.
Yeah.
How did we never hear about
Whatever the reward is, we've got enough for it now, right?
Same way they never...
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back.
Oh, it's 135. I thought it was 105. So what is it? So it's music and a shard. 205 cleric's medallion plus 1. Direwolf Jess. Okay, that sounds interesting. This one's locked, so it doesn't say what
Come
that is
again.
yet.
I may have more for you.
I could have sworn we had a few.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Aye, aye.
I did indeed.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Gonna make us eat poison. Well, it looks like purple sludge on potatoes.
Chance's stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm not hungry.
Right answer.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I guess.
You're welcome.
He's doing like the same thing as me.
Gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
Oh no.
A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm
Sure she will.
we just made everybody in the hideaway sick. Oh, that was a fun mission. So we're up to 115. We're 20 points away. Increases defense by 30. Damn. I've not already got something like that on, but mine only does like 7, I think. Let's check. Actually, I can do it this way, it's faster. Let's see. Where is it? Increases defense by 10. And now I got one. Increases it by 30. That's such an increase.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady
And
Cameron.
with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Here's some leather.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor, and again most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Yeah.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this.
Show me what my
There's
reward
a
is.
reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Didn't we get anything? Aw, I thought all the +1s mean you get something important.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Quest complete. Hey, up to 125 with 10 away from her. What's this? A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for hero, a necessary for crafting the Drake Slayer's belt. Ooh, that sounds good. Drake Slayer's belt recipe unlocked. Well, let's make it. I'm guessing we probably got it. We had some item off of Griffin. You have obtained the design draft for Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options for Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in Hideaway. Okay.
What do you need?
Use the forge.
So, what'll it be?
All the weapons are still weak. Here it is. So we need Electrum. Ooh, 26 defense up and 9 HP. Ooh. And Gelatinous Mass. That 29 defense and 11 HP. Woo! I'm guessing there's stuff you get from hunts. So if we go through here, you can talk to Mog and see what rewards you get from doing these hunts. I'm guessing gelatinous mess you're fighting like a sludge type thing. The Electrum, I do not know. Angel of Death reward. I don't even know. I'm guessing I gotta do these to unlock more hunts, maybe? Yeah. I am gonna end the video here for now, everybody, and when I return in the next video, we will continue on with the main quest, because it looks like we gotta wait till later on in the game to craft all that, because the monsters haven't appeared yet. So yeah. Bye all, thanks for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with the next part. So yeah, bye!